Alright guys, I'm back with my predictions for the WWE SummerSlam 2013 pay-per-view. Starting with the kickoff, you got Ambrose versus RVD for the US title. Now, I'm not really sure which way this one's going to go because they really haven't done anything with RVD, and if he jobs here yet again, it's kind of like, what was the point? And trust me, I'm fine with that. I'm glad that they are using RVD to get over the younger talent. That's what he should be used for, in my opinion. But I kind of feel like WWE has plans for RVD, and if they do, then they can't just keep doing this. So I'm a little in between on this match here. I mean, they could put the US title on him, but does that really do any favors? Does RVD need the US title? So I'm just going to go ahead and say Dean Ambrose finds a way to beat RVD, and I would be happy with that outcome. Let's start with this crap-tastic match here. Natalya with the Funkadactyls versus the Bellas and Eva Marie. Ugh, I can't stand that woman. So I'm going to say that the baby faces, well, actually, I'm going to say the heels go over here, just because if WWE does plan to do something with Eva Marie, maybe they want to have her look strong. I mean, we already know about Natalya. We know about the Funkadactyls. Eva Marie's the only new person in this match. Is she really going to lose her first match? So I'm going to say the heels go over here. Dolph Ziggler and Caitlyn versus Big E and AJ Lee. I'm going to say that Big E Langston and AJ find a way to win this match, because Big E has been made to look pretty bad so far. Dolph Ziggler's been laying him out, and on Raw he got karate chopped by the Great Khali. I mean, they're not doing any favors for Big E, and I think this is going to be his revenge match. He finally gets back at Dolph Ziggler here, and they continue this feud. I know a lot of people are saying Dolph Ziggler doesn't need Caitlyn, and I agree with that. The fact that this is a mixed tag match at all is just ridiculous, but what else could they do? Caitlyn versus AJ again? And they already did Dolph Ziggler versus Big E on TV for free, so I guess the mixed tag match makes sense. Have Big E beat Dolph here, Big E and AJ win the match, and then do Dolph versus Big E again at the next pay-per-view. Slowly build to that. Kane versus Bray Wyatt in a Ring of Fire match. Now, I am so happy WWE is doing something new. And they're bringing, it's not the Inferno match, but they're trying something new. The ring is going to be surrounded by fire. It's a regular match, pinfall submission, but there's going to be fire around the ring. And I really am just so happy that WWE is doing something like this. However, I don't think the match is going to be that great. I think it's going to be your typical Kane match, and it'll be okay at best. I don't expect anything spectacular out of this. Cody Rhodes versus Damien Sandow should be a good match. I like Cody Rhodes a lot, but I think Sandow is going to get his revenge in this match. Cody threw his briefcase in the ocean. He keeps trying to fuck with Sandow during his matches, costing Sandow matches. I don't want to mention any spoilers, but I read the spoilers for SmackDown before I do these videos, the prediction videos. It's the only time I read the SmackDown spoilers. So I'm pretty sure Sandow is going to go over here. We get Del Rio versus Christian. I'm going to be optimistic here. After that great video package on Raw, and just Del Rio kicking Christian in the head like he did. I know it's a long shot, but I'm going to say Christian beats Del Rio. I think that would be awesome. I'm probably the only person saying that too. CM Punk versus Brock Lesnar. I like both of these guys, but I'm really hoping Brock Lesnar just kills CM Punk here. They could continue this feud. I don't think Punk versus Brock in one match is enough. They should definitely continue this one. So I think there's just too much story going on with Punk and Heyman and Brock. So I'm going to say that Brock Lesnar kills Punk. Plus, he was laid out on Raw. I mean, beat with cameras and chairs and all types of stuff. I mean, I think Lesnar needs to go over here. And your SummerSlam 2013 main event is Daniel Bryan versus John Cena for the WWE title with Triple H as a special guest referee. And my ideal outcome for this match would be Daniel Bryan beats John Cena, becomes the new champion, and that's it. But you know there's going to be something going on with Randy Orton. And I've actually read on some wrestling sites that Cena's elbow was in very bad shape. It's so bad that he needs surgery after this match. So now everybody's saying, well, Daniel Bryan's going to beat Cena, but Randy Orton's going to cash in on him. And I actually think it's too predictable. I mean, Orton's not on the show, and for weeks he's been coming out and saying he's going to cash in. He's been holding up the briefcase and all of that stuff. But I think it's just too predictable. And that WWE has been planting those seeds so that everybody thinks Orton's going to cash in, so that they can swerve everybody at the pay-per-view. At least I hope that's what they're thinking. But yeah, with Randy Orton, something's going to happen. Daniel Bryan's going to beat John Cena, I think. And then something's going to happen with Orton. Maybe Daniel Bryan fights him off. I know it's very unlikely, but that would be great if he fights him off, or maybe Triple H helps him fight him off, something like that. Or I think Orton said that it would be a surprise when he cashes in. No one would expect it. So maybe Orton just refuses to cash in here. Or maybe Orton cost Cena the match, and he did that. Daniel Bryan beats Cena, and then Daniel Bryan's up and ready to fight Orton, but Orton just leaves. And the reason behind that would be that Orton thinks down the road he'll have a better chance cashing in on someone like Daniel Bryan than cashing in on someone like John Cena. So maybe they could do that. So these are just a few outcomes I've come up with, but yeah, I really honestly have no idea what they're going to do with this. It's really up in the air at this point for me. I'm hoping that on Raw we have a new WWE champion in Daniel Bryan, and that somehow he beats John Cena and keeps the title for a while. That's what I'm hoping for. So as far as SummerSlam 2013 goes, I think it looks like a pretty good show. I think it has a lot of potential. I was actually asked in one of the comments by Liberty Bell how hyped I am for this show on a scale of 1 to 10. And before Raw I would have said like a 5. But after Raw, with the awesome segment between Daniel Bryan and John Cena, I would say I'm at a 7. So I'm not too excited for the show, but I definitely think there's a lot of potential. And one thing I like about this year's SummerSlam is there's actually some build for the storylines in the mid-card. There's actually some mid-card storylines going on here with Kane and Bray Wyatt, Cody Rhodes and Sandow, Del Rio and Christian to an extent. Then you got Punk and Brock, Cena and Daniel Bryan. So there's definitely a lot to be excited about for this year's SummerSlam, and I'm hoping it delivers. Night of Champions last year, a lot of people were expecting it to be a decent show, and it ended up being a great show. Really surprised a lot of people, myself included. And I'm kind of hoping for the same thing with SummerSlam this year, that I'm going in and I'm expecting some good matches here and there, but it just blows me away. But that's pretty much it, guys. Those are my predictions for this year's SummerSlam. I guess we'll find out Sunday what WWE plans to do with Daniel Bryan and the whole Randy Orton, John Cena situation. Some people are saying that Orton's going to cash in, it's going to lead to a triple threat. But like I said earlier, I just feel it's too predictable, and WWE has been just planting seeds with making people think Orton's going to cash in. But anyways, those are my predictions for this year's pay-per-view. Hope you guys liked the video. Leave your thoughts and predictions on this year's SummerSlam in the comments, and thanks for watching.